Easy way to get sales in both low ticket and high ticket offers. The foundation is absolutely the same. And the big trick that you need to get in your mind so you don't get disappointed, which a lot of people do before they get to the yes, is it's no different than dealing through a deck of cards. We're going to do the small cards first. These are low ticket offers, typically under $1,000 or even $500, or maybe even only $100. So we're going to have a bunch of people coming in, our leads, and then we're going to turn them over. Is that a sale? No. 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 Yes, we've got a sale. And we're only 5 cards into it. So guess what? How do you get more sales? No, 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 no. And you're going to have droughts like this. So don't get discouraged, because we know that there's 4 aces in this deck. And eventually, after we get through all the cards that aren't an ace or a joker, because I kept those in there because that'll happen, if you can keep that in your mind, you won't get discouraged. So we're that much closer to an ace or a joker, right? We've got a long drought here. Oh my God, I'm going to give up. Boom, there we are. That was like 10 or 15 cards in. Now guess what? 2 cards and we got another sale. And as you get better in it, there's another one. As you get better in it, there's another one. You're going to have periods where we know that there's aces in here and there's no's in here, but they're not going to pop up right away. The thing is, don't get discouraged, and it's just a numbers game, okay? So that's one of the things. As you get better, you'll be able to put more aces and jokers in here as you get better with your techniques and your product that you're trying to offer. And it doesn't matter whether it is, whether it's services or products or anything. As long as you have a decent product, the person that flips through the nose is going to be better, whether that's digitally and you get a bunch of leads coming in. Obviously, the quality matters, but we're just going for baseline here. So how is it to do big ticket sales or high ticket sales? Let's say $3,500 to $25,000 or $100,000. Are they a little bit different to handle? Yeah, they're a little, you have to get your hands around them, but in some ways they're easier. So let's try this. We got a no, we got a no, we got a no, we got a no, we got another no, we got a winner, chicken dinner. So that was a $3,500 to, let's say, $100,000 sale, okay? And it takes a little bit longer to get these leads in if you do it the other way, the normal way. And you got to remember, 99% of the people out there are doing most things wrong, okay? Because 1 to 2% or less than that controls over 50% of the whole market. And we'll talk about another principle that's useful in. What I want to talk to you about is Price's Law. Typically, what it says is that 50% of any given sales results, whether it's selling cars or anything else, or manufacturing or widgets or services, 50% of it is controlled by the square root of the number of people involved, which, if you don't remember square roots, so the square root of 100 is 10. So 10 companies or 10 businesses will control 50% of the market if there's 100 people in it. Now, here's where it gets really fun. So if it goes to 500, you would think it would go up dramatically. It doesn't. Only about 22 will control 50% of the market. The square root of 1,000 is roughly 32. And for 10,000, it's only 100. They control 50% of the market. You want to know why? Because they figured this out. And it doesn't matter what the market is. They know that get to the nose as fast as they can and to weed them out, they're going to get the most aces. So if you can set up an automated system, which AI can do, and you can have it deal cards so that it's going at a super fast rate, or you get better at it, you're going to get more sales. So basically, that's it in a nutshell. If you get your head wrapped around this concept, you're going to be able to dominate your market. So don't be afraid of the nose. Just let yourself and be reminded to yourself that the faster I get through the nose, the quicker I'm going to get to the aces and the jokers. All right? Question and comment below. We'd love to hear your feedback on this. Been wanting to do this for a couple years now, and I finally did it. So hopefully you got something out of this. But for me, this was a big breakthrough, and I have to remind myself of doing this, which is why I did this video. When you start teaching what you do know, it'll come to the surface, and sometimes we all get into a derp state as it is. We're just like going through the motions, and we don't remember how to do the things that got us to where we are. So that was the reason for doing my video. Plus, I totally believe in karma. When you help other people get what they want, you automatically get what you want. And if you keep other people first and don't worry about the results, you do the actions, the results will come in no matter what. You can't stop it, okay? So anyway, that's it. We're going to go flip through some more cards here and make some more money. Let's see how far we go on this one. There it goes, Joker. Ding, 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 winner, chicken dinner. See ya.